Best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Kenny Barnett gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's in a great groove right now. The last 3 outings, ERA under 1. So he's been very stingy. Team having a chance to be in every game. He needs to get some run production, and he'll probably get some wins.
Settling in now, Tim Money. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. First pitch on its way. Dribbled back toward the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Jet Bandy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Money fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Waddell.
Pitcher, Mark.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Ready for another chance. Tim Money 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way, and that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Digging in to try it again. Eric Cram comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A runner at first with no outs here.
Nobody here, nobody.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Money. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Chopped weakly to the right. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sheldon has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Striding in once again, Keon Broxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. Money ranges to his right, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in once again, Oswaldo Arcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in now, Jet Bandy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Money gloves it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Ready now, Eric Cram, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Got a hold right here. Let's go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Money ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Tim Money. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Money.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind it, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kenny Baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Rafael Montero will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In now, Tim Money took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Tim Money.
Let her fly now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2 and 4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Here's Oswaldo Arcia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Money is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Money. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim Money.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box, Julius Cordero. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
No outs here.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Thad Sanisi.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Tim Money. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready once again, Humberto Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Runner goes for second. Now he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Come on, baby. Do your pitch. Right now.
Now a snap throw to first. And he is out on the tag. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and none left. 7th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Walter Quo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Walter Quo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Eric Cram. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1 down, 1 down.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. At the plate, Tim Money.
Shortstop, Tim Money.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner.
Get down, get down.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Augustin Geronimo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Augustin Geronimo.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Hey, keep going up there. Touch up. Hey, get your pitch up there, kid.
Runner goes for third, and he'll step off. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's timing on that one, but he got it all wrong, obviously. Good job by the man on the mound to step off calmly and deal with the situation. Sometimes you see guys panic in those types of situations. Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys, but this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Brian Morris wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mike Copley records the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
North shore of the Allegheny River. There's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Kendall Graveman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on a roll. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on.
At the plate, Tim Money. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tim Money.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Now here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, like again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now batting, Tim Money. Going to strike that victim twice in this one.
Money.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 4 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cram has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Coming to the plate now, Tim Money, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Cram. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
So striding in, Jet Bandy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Kendall Graveman earns his 8th victory of the season.